years after the One-Year War, Zeon forces yearn for redemption. Char, the leader of this rabble, has hatched a plan.
Yeah.
Discipline the people who continue to live on Earth and eliminate the source of any wars in Earth's sphere.
Under the guise of surrender,
Y'all remember this. Y'all know what's about to pop off.
deeming Earthlings so vile a creature, Char schemes to save the planet by destroying the people.
The Earth cannot go on like this any longer.
No one has the right to punish human beings that way.
Straight nostalgia. All nostalgia.
Amuro Ray and his Gundam stand in their way. Mobile Suit Gundam, Char's Counterattack. Saturday, January 4th at 11 p.m. An Adult Swim exclusive.
Char's Counterattack is the best movie in Gundam, dog. You know, what did somebody say? They said Hathaway did it. Hathaway is like the Dragon Ball Broly movie. Like, the original, to me, is grittier. But everybody loved the new Broly movie because it, like, the animations was cold. You know, you had Goku and Vegeta fusing. Like, it was cold. Like, it's a cold. But, like, once it all dies down, what do we go back to? Dead Zone is still my favorite DBZ movie. Char's Counterattack, it was the crescendo, the finisher, in the you see, I've said this before, like, in the original timeline, it is the perfect ending, man. I love Hathaway. I love Thunderbolt. But Thunderbolt, they even break up. Like, it was broke up into, like, 15-minute episodes, like 11-minute episodes. Char's Counterattack is a perfect anime film that goes along with the television show, but it still can stand out as a film on its own. It's like a lot of animes don't do that, man. They just drop a film and it's not even canon, which is what I loved about Char's Counterattack. Like, it's perfect canon, perfect ending, perfect characters. Even though I hated Quest, I still think she was a good character in the movie. Like, what she did for Hathaway, what she did for Char, what she did for Amuro Ray, like, she still made an impact, you know, to be a character to be remembered. You know, I remember her name. There's a lot of characters I don't even remember their name. For me to remember her name, and, you know, she's in the Gundam Hall of Fame for that. She was super annoying, but that was on purpose. Like, this movie, it's a staple, man. Like, it's one of those, when you go back in the history of anime, this has to be there. Hathaway is not necessarily, Hathaway is doing his rounds now. You know what I mean? Hathaway is doing, like, is bringing new Gundam fans in, and it's like revitalizing, like, the old ones in there. Oh, I could watch Gundam again in the new era. That's kind of what Hathaway is doing. But Char's Counterattack, it hits me. The thing about it that I thought I was gonna hate was Char going back to Zeon when I first seen it. I thought I was gonna hate that because Zeta is my favorite. You know, it's top 5 animes, but it's my favorite Gundam series. Zeta, so, and he was on the side of Amuro Ray and Camille be dying. Like, and then for you to go back to Zeon, you know, I thought it was going to, but it, like, I liked it. And I know they were supposed to explain more in Double Zeta, which I'm currently watching. But it's still, that's Char's nature. That's who he was always going to be. You know what I mean? He is, you know, he's nobility. And, like, they always have this ego, and he tried to put it off on Lala. And, you know, they've been trying to drop colonies since the beginning of the show. That's what they do, is drop colonies, man. But Char going back is just like, it's in his bloodline, you know, and that's how I saw it. That's how I looked at it. I'm like, it's in his blood, man. He's really nobility. You know, Char Aznavour is not even his real name, you know, but, you know, he goes back to that. I don't think they ever, like, finished. What happened with his sister? Like, I'm drawing a blank on her right now, but in this movie, man, it is the only flaw I felt like they could have showed Amuro Ray more, if that makes sense. Like, they could have gave him more of a, I feel like his character wasn't that great. It showed everybody else's character, but not Amuro Ray's. They didn't really give him a great depth. So when they fell down and, you know, to the planet, I didn't really feel for him that much. I mean, he still was great, but, like, I didn't get a sense of who Amuro Ray was at the end of all of this. Like, he was in 0079 Zeta to this, and it's like he had more of a character in Zeta, which he was like a side character, and then he did this, like his own movie. It was the last of him and Char, and that was the only like thing that I could really nitpick. But I just want younger people to go back and watch this movie, man, because it's a lot of speculation on what the best Gundam movie series and all of this stuff is. Now, Char's Counterattack to me is definitively the best one. Endless Waltz, I don't even throw in there because it is a special. It's like the Bardock special or Trunks, Future Trunks special. Like, it's not really a movie. You know what I mean? Because if it was, the Endless Waltz would be mine. But yeah, like, this is the baby boomers' wet dream. Like, this is them going out. This is like, war is what they do. If you've noticed, like, when him and Amaro Ray have their little talks and their little, ideal conversation of, that debate, that battle debate inside of the battle, they don't really dislike war like most of the other Gundam pilots and antagonists in the series. Like, they speak against it and say it's bad, but they kind of like, we still going. That's what the baby boomers are, man. Like, it's kind of like how our president now is saying he would. What did he say? I'm the president that didn't, have any wars. Now you all in for us. That's who they really are, man. They're tyrants. They want to be tycoons. They are egomaniacs, man. Like, their ego is up here, and that's what Char and Amaro was. He even said it in the movie with Amaro Ray when they got to tussling in the grassy field, in that beautiful grassy field. He was like, like, why are you like such an egomaniac? Basically, I don't know. It was, like I said, it's a perfect ending to their whole thing. I don't think no other show that went as long as they did had a better ending than Gundam. Like, I don't like think about One Piece is still going on. Berserk never finished. Like, you had so many of these shows that didn't have a real ending. This was the perfect ending, I think, in all anime. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, Gurren Lagann had a good ending, but it didn't go as long as this Gundam timeline did. But I don't know, man. Like, I could talk about Gundam all day, just the little silly stuff and the characters. What was my man's name? Gide was like a really good character. He was like a good introductory character. He wanted to be a new type so bad. Was it Gide? Gide? I can't pronounce his name. He had the black hair. He was also in love with Quest. But yeah, man. Hathaway's still a bitch. Bright. I'm watching Bright and Double Zeta right now. Bright is just there, man. Like, Bright is a war hero and all of that, but Bright ain't one of my favorite characters, man. Bright sometimes is a little bitch too. But yeah, man, Char's Counterattack, it's definitely, it's up there top 5, man. If you want to watch Gundam movies, man. If you want to watch an anime movie, like, it's top 5 in both categories. 6, Ian.
Amuro, I'm doing something extremely wicked. If you're nearby, feel my presence.